Hey, how you doing, Mackie? Brady, me too, Brian here. I don't normally give handouts, but listen, I'll tell you this for free. This podcast is considered NSFW, or not safe for work. So if you got any uptight broads or ankle biters nearby that aren't too keen on catcalling the New York hellos, you might want to bosh this episode in a New York minute before the foreman shuts it off for you, if you know what I mean. Now with that out of the way, here's a Brady Me Too for the road. Remember, NSFW, so keep it on the down low.
You both stand there overwhelmed by where you are. You've never seen such tall buildings in such high quantity, so much rock and such a lack of plant life, so many people walking around, and some of them inside metal beasts, seemingly by choice. More and more of those loud screeching metal beasts with lights flashing on top have pulled up, and people have gotten out of them to help Bruno, and they're loading him up on some kind of mobile bed. You stand there with some food and water in your hands, handed to you by the man who was running the hot dog stand. When you hear a psst, you guys turn around and you look in the direction of that psst. I don't know what those are called. And from a gap between two buildings near you, you see a large figure with a hood on, who is shrouded in shadows, and they're beckoning you over.
Psst. Hey, you! Hey, get over here! Hey, I'm talking to you.
I believe Jimmy from South Park is over there trying to beckon us.
Who?
I don't know. I was felt compelled to say that, and now I don't know why.
My name is not Jimmy. It's Huba, and I am talking to you. So.
Well.
All right. Well, I feel completely confused, and this place is terrifying and new to me, and I would like to go over there.
Hello, come here.
I'm feeling compelled. I'm going straight toward him. I'm freaked out.
Yes. Bring your friend. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
You're probably, out of all the weird things, you're the least weird. So
yeah.
We'll go with you.
Okay. As you guys approach, you guys see inside the hood the face of a person that appears to be made of mostly metal. And I'll let.
Hello. Hello, my name is Huba. Well, that is what my friends call me. But my real name is Hubastank, and but you can just call me Huba. So, hey.
Oh God, he finger gunned us.
Nice to meet you.
Oh Christ, Huba stank. All right,
No, just Huba, just Huba.
All right, I'm gonna call you
Mr. Stank.
Huba. Oh, but I love stank. All right.
Well, I mean, it's new. You know what? I'll take it. If you want to call me Stank, I guess it's new. Hasn't happened before. Most times people just call me Huba, like I said a couple seconds ago.
You are so much to take in. Can is there anyone else that can just explain things from a normal perspective?
Yes, I can explain things. Yes. So
not
I believe
through the lens of a robot.
Look, sir. Okay. From my understanding, you just teleported here. Okay, through a magical portal, and my radars have detected that. So I came to check it out because I am also a magical being.
Radars. When you say radars.
Yes.
Do you like like a raider of a camp?
No. Just like like scanning. I scan for magical beings because this place is pretty dry when it comes to like magical beings. So.
How many magical beings would you say you have found?
Sir, I don't think that's necessarily an important question. I can't answer it if you would like, but it might take me great detail.
I would be very interested to hear about it because, I mean, you would have at least had to have found one to make you want to find others.
Well, yes,
Otherwise,
that is
what's
true.
the point of you scanning
Yes, there is very limited magic
Also, another
here.
new word for me.
There's very limited magic here. So, I scan for other magical beings because, well, it's where I'm from. So I would like to, be with people that I am.
And where
comfortable
are
with.
you from exactly?
Wait, hold on. Wait, just where are we talking right now? Where are we?
We're in an alley.
You guys are in an
We're
alley.
Is there like a safer place that we could probably have this conversation? I just feel exposed.
Yes. We could go back to my base, I suppose.
You feel like
if you would like to.
that's safer? You want him to, this stranger to take us somewhere?
Look, if you guys want to walk this dry magical place without me, that's fine. That's okay. But I'm here to help you. Okay?
Dry
Attitude. Okay.
magical place.
Well, I just I have things that need to be done in a timely manner, and I kind of got to get to it here. So.
Okay, the thing is, Ruby and I, kind of our whole shtick is to waste time, so...
Okay, so hold on. That one's Ruby. Okay, and what's your name?
Oh, God. Hi, I'm Leaf. And
Leaf,
you
okay,
are,
so I got-
what, again, Hoobastank? Mr. Stank?
Ye-
Stank Nasty?
Miss. Okay, yep. I'll take whatever I can get. So, I just want some friends with me.
Mr. Stank, you remind me of a friend we had right before showing up in this dry magical place, or this magically
really?
dry place.
Really? Was it-
Sorry?
I was just gonna ask what his name was.
It escapes me at the Schmerp. His name was Schmerp. And he was a
Schmerp.
lovely little halfling. He was or was he a halfling?
No, he wasn't.
No, you're a halfling. What was Schmerp?
Verdan.
Yes, he was a Verdan,
Yeah, Verdan.
and he was very Dan all the time, but he was mostly Schmerp.
You know what? Where do you want us to go? We'll go with you at this point.
Sure. Let's go down here to my little base.
Chris, I imagine that he has some sort of base. Okay.
We're gonna get stabbed
Yeah,
in this
so
alley.
Hooba
No,
takes
we're
you. In fact, it's funny that you guys got to this point because I didn't have to lead you there at all. Hooba takes you back to his hideout that he and his crew have been using to plan their own
there's
mission.
more.
They have their own reason for being here. But he takes you back there. But when you get there, it appears that Hooba's crew has left to do something. Hooba's crew has left to do something, maybe pre-job for their own mission. So it is just you two, and Hooba.
Convoluted.
It's just you three at this hideout. There's a table with records, like paperwork on there that's maybe got pictures of people and maybe some the pictures of a building. There's a map on the wall that's got a building broken down into different levels, and there's like red yarn kind of going between them, and different ideas wrote on sticky notes. And I'll give it back to Hooba to explain what's going on here.
So, welcome to my pad. Yeah.
Pad.
Go ahead, sit down. Would you guys like something to drink? I can literally make beer from my body. That is what my
you know what I'd like? I'd like to never taste your body beer.
It's really good.
I would have,
Just saying.
but you're not biased about it, are you?
As Hooba's telling you this, he opens up his chest like this, like kind of like a door, and there's like a little spout, sticking out of his stomach, and
Right.
gets a little nice little tap of beer for
A bit
him.
of the stank, as they say.
That's actually the name of the beer.
You know what? My friends call it the stink. Yeah.
So,
Glass of stank.
Austin, why don't you go ahead and explain what Hooba is and how he looks to Ruby and Leaf, and the listeners for that matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we can
Hooba
see
is
him. If
a
you
wolf.
like, I could describe him. I'm looking right at him right now. But just, you know, I don't want it to take the stank man's thunder.
Sorry, I should have done this before. So Huba is, he's a Warforged. If you're not familiar with that, I think they call them race on D&D. If you're not familiar with that, basically he's made like out of wood and metal. And he was made, and someone, I'm not going to tell you his complete backstory, but basically this magician or artificer placed this magical thing inside of him that gives him consciousness. So he's like a conscious being, but in like a metal and wooden body.
He's the D&D equivalent of Pinocchio.
Yeah, kinda. But when he lies, nothing happens.
Nothing grows.
He's about like 5'10". He's not like 6 foot. He's a little shorter than 6 foot. And he has these like really big, you know, robot looking eyes that kind of look magical.
First thing I noticed about him.
That's kind of any other questions about Huba?
Nah, nothing I can't ask him as we go along.
Okay.
So Huba, I'm going to again decline your stank. However,
Okay.
do you come from a line of Hubas?
Well, yes, there are many like me. We're all a little different, yeah. We all each have our own brain, just like you. So, everybody's...
In Oyersdale, I knew a Huba Gooding Jr.
Oh, Hooper Gooden Jr. Maybe I've heard of him. But
You said,
that's a maybe.
Yep.
So yeah, there is a lot like me, but I am the only one that's just me, Huba. Hello.
He would walk on the bottom of the ocean floor, and he once stood trial in order to continue walking on the bottom of the ocean floor. Nobody else wanted to walk on the bottom of the ocean floor, but he went all the way through a court hearing to do it. It was a hell of a month in Iresdale. Everyone lined up to see why he wanted to walk on the ocean floor so much. It seemed terrible, but he wanted to do it, and we were all for that. But for some reason, his superiors didn't want him to. And long story short, he's walking on the bottom of the ocean to this day. Enough about Mr. Junior. I'm here for Stank.
No, I heard that he became a dentist.
Okay, I can get you another Stank.
And now
he became a dentist.
He became a dentist, and now he has sled dogs that he is in care of. And no, he's not in the care of the sled dogs. They're in the care of him.
Isn't that usually the case? Mm-hmm. You always feel like you're adopting them, but really it's they who adopt you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Much uncertainty about Mr. Junior. I can tell you one thing for certain. You will not see Mr. Junior unless you agree to help me.
Oh shit, this is a threat.
I should also point out that Huba is not from Mondulia. So anything you talk about on Mondulia, I don't know Huba's full backstory. He might not have been there before.
We're going to be just talking past each other pretty much this entire episode. All right, here we go.
It's really up to Austin whether or not Huba's been to Mondulia ever.
Oh.
Not yet.
Well,
it's up to who?
Okay. Austin, the creator of Huba.
I don't see Huba being to Mondulia yet, but he could in the future. I think that's fair enough to say. But yeah.
Okay, for sure.
All right.
Okay.
Huba, okay, so here's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out a narrative to this and see what the hell we're trying to do. I would imagine we're trying to get back to Mondulia, right?
Well, maybe let's start with
yes.
What do you need from us?
Well, I need you guys to steal steal something for me. Yes. You see, I need you guys to steal something, and it's gonna help you get back home. Without this one thing, then you can't get back home. It's a gem. It's a gem that I need you to steal from a bank. If you can look on the wall, you'll see the bank. Lots of devils. There's 5 stories to the bank, and somewhere in there is the gem, and you'll need to find it and take it out and deliver it to me, and I can send you guys back home.
We're doing a heist episode.
I'm sorry. An episode?
I'm sorry. We're doing a heist episode.
Okay. Yes. So, to re-go over what Austin just told you, Huba is an artificer. He makes regular, ordinary objects and imbues them with power, and he can do the vice versa. He can also take objects of power and build regular devices to use them. Sort of like the glove of Thanos, right? So the glove was made to work all the soul stones. That's something that Huba can do. And what he is telling you is that he needs a gem, and as a reward, he will help you get back to Mondulia. And he has more information about that.
All right. Huba, are you familiar with the one they call the World Tree?
The World Tree. No, I can't say that I am familiar with the World Tree. I've been stuck here in New York for a few months now. Maybe about 6 months.
You've been stuck where?
Oh, here in New York. You're in New York, by the way. We're on a planet called Earth. It's Earth, I think is what they call it. Yes, and we're in the city of New York.
Huh. So, alright.
What a weird name.
What a weird name.
I agree. It's really, really creepy. It gives me the creeps. Don't like it.
I didn't get a good look around at everything. I know that it was very noisy.
Super noisy, yeah.
It's just like the air hurts me.
Yeah, I actually don't need to breathe or eat, so I can't say that I have really taken in the air all that much, but I could definitely see why it would make you uncomfortable.
He said sucks to suck.
Basically, in the nicest way possible.
Yes, I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Huba, could you give me and my companion just a second here to talk?
Yes, of course.
Right.
Huddle
I'm
up.
going to huddle up with the one and only Leif Erikson. And
I'll just be over here.
get in here, Leif. I've got some talking points that I wanted to run by you.
Alright, let's hear it.
So remember when we spoke with the World Tree?
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess it was a one-sided conversation. And it said that not all friends are friends, not all enemies are enemies, and what's not this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm. Where are you going with this?
What are you looking at when you see Huba?
I mean, he approached us pretty quickly.
Right.
And now he wants us to commit a crime for him?
Is that a friend?
I mean, but
or is that an enemy?
But I mean, he's asking us to commit a crime to help us. What does he get out of it? I don't understand. Did we?
That's exactly where I'm going with this. He was very eager to get us to do something for him and made it seem like it's for us.
Okay, I'm staying in the huddle, but I'm just gonna like tip my head back like, Huba, so what do you need the jewel for?
So the gem I need to trade with another wizard on this planet.
Another wizard?
I'm assuming there's more of them. They may not be as powerful as this one. But anyway, I need that gem, and I have to trade an item. for the gem. I give him the gem, and he gives me what I need. But I need a team, and I cannot do this alone. The rest of my team is preparing, and it kind of just so happened that you guys teleported here, but I don't see that you guys have a way back. So I just kind of deduced that you guys would need some help.
I'm dipping my head back into the huddle again.
Freeze it.
All right.
Wait, take your time. Don't mind me. I'll just be sitting here drinking the stink.
You know what? Hold on. Give me a sip of that stink.
Oh, of course. Yes.
Pours you a glass. Here you go.
Alright, I take a sip of the stank and I listen to Leaf.
Gavin, it heals you for the rest of your health.
I had a feeling that the stank was going to have qualities to it.
So I think you're only damaged by a couple points, so it just heals you the rest of the way up.
Alright,
That's how good it is.
I take on a nice, warm, stanky glow. And then I lean back
I told
in
you it was
towards Leaf.
good.
And you lean back in.
I'm still not sure about you.
But thanks.
That's okay. Take your time.
Okay, so he wants us to steal for him so he can trade? Is that what we got out of that?
Right, but my question is, does he need the gem to teleport us? Or is he giving us like an ultimatum, like, do this or I won't teleport you?
Maybe the thing that he's getting in return is what teleports us.
Possibly. Why aren't we having this conversation with him? It seems like we're gonna have to have it twice.
He could probably answer these questions. I literally gave him a list of things he knows.
How mad do you think Chris would be if we were like, no thanks.
Or if we just fought him.
Kill him?
God, come on, guys.
And
I've got a glass of his stank right now. We're already one up on him. We could probably, I could take sips as we fight
He's
him.
not expecting this at all.
But he could also, wait, does it heal him as well?
He's a robot. He doesn't eat or drink or anything like that.
But he said he was enjoying his stank.
I mean,
God damn it.
I don't know how much to answer because you guys are talking to yourselves, so I'm not sure
No,
what
we're
you
still
want me
in the
to.
huddle. Let us come out.
Yeah, don't give
Okay.
them any information until they talk to you.
Chris, okay, so I haven't messed anything up, right?
No.
Okay.
No, Gavin and I are making this harder on ourselves as per usual.
You think
All
by
right.
now they would trust a little.
Nope.
Would you roll initiative?
Nope. Did you say roll initiative?
Yeah, I did say that, but I'm not going to do that.
Alright, fuck
Alright.
it. Let's go.
Are we all in for the stank master?
We're just like, we're not gonna ask him any questions. We're just like, yeah, okay, deal. We'll steal it for you.
Well, I just feel like we've already kind of mulled it over, and I feel like we're going to come out for the same.
I mean,
Right?
really, at the end of the day, if we don't help him with this, what are we gonna do?
We could go check out some of those big metal dragons.
I wanted nothing to do with that.
Well, what if they could teleport us back? Or what about that guy that gave us food and drink when we got here? He seemed nice.
Okay, I think you're right. I think we should just steal for him. I hear you loud and clear. Let's go with this plan.
Wait, steal for the man who handed me the sausage?
No.
Huba.
He didn't tell us to steal for him.
No.
See, that's why I liked him. He gave it to me for nothing.
Huba, in your ear you hear like a
Huba, we've got eyes on the target, and I think maybe the next 20 minutes will be ready.
Okay, so there's been some adjustments to the plan, and we may have a couple more hands. Just fingers crossed.
That would
All right.
be... alright, that'd be good, I guess.
Oh, I don't know if he's talking to us or not. Are you on the fire speech stone?
Hold on, just 1 second. I have a Bluetooth in my ear.
Oh. What?
Okay.
It's,
That means
so
fuck all to me, but alright.
It should be okay. You guys, you guys have the comms taken care of.
I'm gonna lean into toward Ruby, like, okay, are we really gonna steal for a lunatic? Is what this sounds like.
I'm all game for going back to that sausage vendor.
So what do you guys think? You guys want to join the crew? I mean, maybe I can tell you guys a little bit more about it, or
Is the door that we entered locked?
No,
It
you
can be.
You could leave if you want.
It can be locked if you'd like me to lock it. I left it open for you. You can leave if you would like.
Ruby, what are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking his cavalier attitude towards everything is making it difficult to leave, because he's like, I don't care if you stay, and I don't like rejection, and I just want him to fucking want me, alright? But he doesn't.
Okay, guys,
he doesn't
I'm
care
just
one way or the
getting a
other,
little bit-
because he
getting
holds
a
all the
little bit
fucking
of
cards
hesitation.
here, and it's like every situation we get into, we're like lowest man on the totem pole, and we just have to rely on everybody else, and it's driving me up a fucking wall. I just want some power in some situation, and we never have it, alright? That's what's going through my head right now, if you really want to know.
Wow. Okay. That was a lot.
Ruby, quick question.
What Hoobastank?
What do you feel? What do you feel that would give you more power? What would give you the upper hand, Ruby?
Another one of those sausages in bread from that man
Ooh.
who gave. He made me feel so loved. Like I was so scared and I didn't know what was happening, and there were so many noises, and he just like, I was on my arse.
So,
And he came to me like some kind of archangel, and he just leaned down, helped me up, and gave me it was the most delicious meat I'd ever had, and I've never tasted anything like it. And it had this delicious red sauce on it. That's what would make me feel better.
I could totally get you one of those. Yeah.
What is the name of that delicious dish?
You know, to be honest, I'm not sure. There's like 200 of them in the city. There's like one on literally every single block. So, not sure exactly what his name is. It's probably like Jim Sausages or something like that.
All right. Well, I'm going to name it then, if it's unnamed.
I'm sure he has a name. I'm just saying I don't know the name. But
Well,
if you
until we
name
figure
you
it
can
out,
totally-
it's considered a bready meat tube.
Oh, yeah, bready meat tube. That's a good one. That's a good
I
one.
would go for another bready meat tube. That's what would
I
make
can
me
get you.
happier.
How about I can get you 3 of them? Yeah. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I'm going to look over at Leaf.
I think
I
you should let him get those for you. I think that'll feel like a trade-off, and my heart feels like we should maybe help him out. But I think you need some food to maybe, like, you're not yourself right now. I think you need to eat.
Yeah, you should probably. You did just go through like a portal, so you might be hungry. Honestly, maybe a couple more brews, and then like some of those bready. What do you call them? Bready
Bready meat
sausages.
tube.
Bready meat tubes. Yep. We'll get you some bready meat tubes. We'll get you some mugs of stank. You'll be feeling good, buddy.
I don't want any more stank. Just get me the meat tubes and we'll go from there.
Okay. Leaf. Anything that you need?
No, I'm good. I'm just more worried about my friend. So once he's feeling better, then I think we can make a proper decision on whether or not to help you.
Oh. You want the meat tubes now?
Right now.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what?
Well,
Okay,
he doesn't
I'll just-
pick up
I'll just
on
go back
context
up.
very well, does he?
So Schmurp, Huba pulls out like this. It's a rectangular screen of glass, and it has shiny colors on it. Pulls it out and he presses a couple
Whoa!
buttons, and he's kind of like doing it for a couple minutes.
Okay, it should be here in about 15 minutes. So, you'll be fed soon. Okay, Ruby?
Can I see that?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
hands him the rectangular piece of glass.
This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. It looks like it would be the most useful item ever. Did you just get bready meat tubes with this?
I did. And you know what's sad about this is that most people just use it for porn. It's really just bad. But you can get food.
What?
Oh, for porn? Most people on this planet.
Again,
they just,
not familiar.
Is that a different kind of meat tube?
Well, you know, maybe if you get your own rectangle glass, you can just look that up. You can just, as these people say, goggle it. Yeah? Look, this gem is gonna help us. This gem is, it's a gem of plane walking. Yeah? So it's gonna, like I
love
said.
that you just say these things like we all know what you're talking about. Huba, we're completely at a loss. How about this? You're going to continue to say things that we have no idea about, and we're just, how about this? Yes.
Well, he was
you.
about to explain what the Gem of Planeswalking does.
Yeah, but we're still like
he's
10
so
things
hangry right
back.
now.
Listen, I still don't have my bready meat tubes. You're continuing to go on about things that I have no idea about. How about we just help you?
Look,
What about
did
that?
you hear that? The door's knocking. Why don't you go get the door, Ruby, and go get the sausages?
Knock here.
Okay,
Just
I'll tell you what.
Just go get the breaded meat tube, okay?
All right, I open the door.
Okay,
Who's out there?
You are collecting. You're busy collecting the meat tubes from the guy who is standing out there delivering the meat tubes. That's not
Hello,
important.
sir. You have bready meat tubes.
No, we're
for
not.
me.
We're not on this scene, Austin. while he's collecting the meat tubes, you are telling Leaf what's going
Here
on.
you go, Mac. I got bready meat tubes for you.
Why is he calling them bready meat tubes?
I'm bready meat tube Brian. Here with your meat tubes.
Okay,
You can put them anywhere, in your mouth or other places.
Cutting.
I'm not sure what you're getting at there. And my name is Ruby, not Mac.
Okay, we're not on this scene. Huba, you in the meantime, you are explaining to Leaf, and you're saying it loud enough for Ruby to hear you, but not interject what is going on and what the plan is.
Hey, you can have them for free if I can watch you eat the first two.
Look, I need to get this gem of plane walking, okay? So, I'm gonna use it so I can send you back to your realm, okay? Okay? We're gonna break in to this, to the bank, alright? And I'm gonna meet you where the gem is. Got it? It's in a safety lockbox, okay? And then I will open the portal and send you back home once we get the gem, and then I can do what I need to do with the gem. Okay? We have access to the gem with underground. All right? Or we can climb the roof. Okay? And get into the ventilation system. Okay, the bank is 5 stories tall. Okay, so we got to get in there. In the safety deposit box where the gem is on the 2nd floor. Okay. Now I know I'm throwing a lot at you. So what do you guys say so far? Yes.
All right, this will be so simple. I will have my good friend Leaf just toss me into the 2nd story window. We'll grab the gem and we'll be gone.
Okay, so you want to climb. You want to climb into the ventilation. Look, we can't really afford any mishaps with this
I don't know
one.
if I was talking with meat tube in my mouth or not, but I will have my friend Leaf throw me into the 2nd story. We've done this on every. Trust me.
Huba.
These buildings are like any buildings in Mondulia. This will be a breeze.
Huba, as you know, this is a bank where there are no windows in secured areas.
Oh,
This
by the way,
piece-
here I have it looks like money. That's what the guy that gave me the meat tubes, he said it was free because I ate two ready meat tubes in front of him. He said it was on the house.
Okay. Okay, great. But you know what? You got some money that you'll probably never, ever fucking use. So, congratulations.
Tell us about the plan.
My favorite thing is Chris said, this episode shouldn't take you guys very long at all.
We'll show you.
What a fool I am.
Yeah, you should know better.
So guys, this place is not like where you are from, okay? This place is very different. Like I said, there's not a lot of magic here, alright? There's also not a whole lot of windows to be thrown into. So I don't think that that's necessarily going to work. We have two choices, really. We can go underground, or we can climb on top and go through the ventilation.
Right.
This is the plan that my team has made. We've been spending months trying to get this gem so that we can trade it. It's very difficult, okay? So I would love to have you guys. In fact, I need you just as badly as you need me. So, yes?
I'm going to make you regret this, but we are...
I already regret it. So much already. I wish that I had ignored you. So
I give him a look of bewilderment as I put the last bready meat tube in my mouth.
That's a good bready meat tube, isn't it?
It's my favorite thing thus far.
Yeah.
However, the bar has been set so low. I'm going to reconvene with Leaf, and I'm going to I don't want to make any decisions without you. So, what are you thinking we should do?
I mean,
this is all very new and scary.
I think because this is a new place and this is the only person that has extended the olive branch of, in the form of a meat tube, I think we should help him. Because what else are we going to do?
What else are we going to do? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right.
And Chris doesn't want us to try and figure out what else we want to do.
Right, and considering the fact that we have no fucking idea what we're doing at all, this guy kind of seems to have a little bit better of a vision as to where to go from here. So at least he can guide, this along.
Okay, I think we should help him. I've helped plenty of other friends in situations like this before, and I think we'd be pretty good at it.
You have?
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah, they needed to borrow something. No. They needed to borrow something back, and I just stood watch.
Who were you before we met?
Just a helping hand. Friends helping friends.
All right.
So,
with that,
sounds like you guys had quite the conversation.
Pop the rest of the bready meat tube in my mouth and tell you this. You, my good metal-clad friend, have yourself a deal.
Okay, it's a deal. You're going to help me steal this gem. This is very good. Okay. So,
I have no opinion on how we're going to do it.
Chris, do I need to explain to them any more?
Yeah, you
I
know what?
I left out some parts.
It's all right. I'll go ahead and we'll say that there is a montage heist-style planning phase where Huba is. There's like a montage where you guys are both getting ready, and Huba is also explaining to you that. So Huba explains to you that the bank is 5 stories tall. The gym is in a safety deposit box that is on the 2nd floor. It's in a safety deposit box room that is locked. To get into that room, you will need an access card that is found on. I'm sorry, you'll need the backup keys. The backup keys are locked up with the client storage info in the archive room on the 4th floor. To get into the archive room, you will need the access card that is in the manager's office on the 3rd floor, the branch manager's office. So you will have to go to the branch manager's office first on the 3rd floor, then to the client storage archive room on the 4th floor, and then to the safety deposit box on the 2nd floor. Okay? 3rd, 4th, 2nd. Hooba knows that the block box that you're looking for, it has the name Reed on it. He just doesn't know what the number for that lock box is. You can get that information from the client storage info room in the archive room. Hooba gives both of you a phone, a square glass object like he had, right? And a earpiece that he shows you how to put in your ear and turns it on and connects to the phone. This is how he will be staying in contact with you. Him and his team are going to be on the 1st floor, keeping as much attention as they can. They're going to be causing a scene. They're going to be trying to keep all the security there to give you guys as little resistance as possible. You guys can choose to either go under through the bottom, which is like basically a sewer entrance, or you can climb up and go through the ventilation. Either one, I'm not going to make you play out. You're just going to say, that's what I choose, and then you're going to start basically right there. About the time that you guys are all set up and ready to go, Hoopa puts his finger to his ear where his Bluetooth device is, and they are telling him, Hoopa, we're starting in 10 minutes, so be ready. And he's going to say, all right, you guys, he's basically just going to bounce, so he can say whatever exiting thing he wants to say.
Come quickly. We haven't much time. I've always wanted to say that. I'm sorry. It felt right in the moment. But honestly, we really don't have much time. My crew is about to get caught, so we really need to go right now.
Okay.
Which way are we going?
Definitely up the
This
bottom.
way.
That's what I was thinking too, right?
Yeah.
This way.
Go under?
Mm-hmm.
Right, that seems less foreign. That seems more familiar of an approach for us.
We don't climb, really.
We're not
That's fine.
good climbers. We usually get hurt doing that.
That's fine with me. If you guys have any questions or any problems, you just let me know via, your little glass rectangle, and we will get started shortly.
Okay, so Hooba heads out. He showed you the map, so you guys know exactly where to go. You two go to the sewer that he has showed you as the starting point. You go in there, and you head the direction that is marked out on the map. You take a couple turns, go down a couple, I guess stairs. It's just like a downward angle for the water to flow. And then there's a utility area that you climb back up the stairs. And you see a part of the brick that has been chiseled out enough for you two to crawl through. And when you do, there is another entrance that has been made by, obviously, him and his crew. And when you guys open that and climb in... Oops, didn't mean to do that. When you guys open up and climb in, you are... moving you all to the map. You are here on the 1st floor of the bank. But where you are is... You came up behind one of those couches in the break room. You just kind of pushed it out of the way. And that was what was covering the hole in the floor. Along with like some plywood. And so you come up there... And it's empty in there. You come up, and that's where you are. And you hear commotion in the lobby, and people are starting to like scream and be like, "What's going on?" And you hear people like being loud in there. So you assume that Hooba and his team have started. From what Hooba has told you, they're trying to keep as much attention as possible. So you don't want to be there. I forgot to put a employee access staircase, but let's just say in the hallway somewhere there is like a employee access staircase that goes up to the 2nd floor as well, so you don't have to go to the lobby.
All right, but there's also stairs like in the same room as us that just go straight to the 2nd floor.
That's the top part. That's the top part of the stairs. The bottom, the part that it's really hard to tell, but the bottom part connects to the second floor.
All right. Yep, it's all perspective.
Oh.
So, yep, I was like, oh, this is going to be simple. All right. So there's also stairs that aren't seen in the hallway,
Yeah, I forgot to put them in there.
and they're the best stairs. You forgot the best stairs.
Yeah, the ones that you need the most.
All right. So it seems like we're going to need some kind of key from somebody, if I'm not mistaken.
So you need to, let's see, I'm looking back real quick. You need to get into the safety deposit box, which is on the safety deposit box room is on the second floor. The room that has the backup keys for the safety deposit box room, the boxes, and the client storage info is in the archive room on the fourth floor. To get into that room, you need to get the access key card from the branch manager's office on the third floor.
All right. Well, Leave. It's just you and I in here, isn't it?
I think so.
And you have Huba on the comms.
Well, without touching my ear, I just wanted to say it's nice to get back to the basics. It's nice to just get back to the core group of who we are. No bards.
Yeah.
No metal men.
Yeah.
Just the dynamic duo doing what they do best.
Exactly.
Robbing future banks.
This feels very
clearly-
wholesome.
He clearly doesn't understand how Bluetooth works.
So, I could hear that. If you guys don't like me, that's okay. I still need you, and you guys still need me. So let's get that freaking gem, and let's get the hell out of here. Yeah.
So Huba, you have your team in the lobby with you, and you guys are starting up a commotion, getting the security's attention. And we're not going to play through that a lot right now. We'll do that later. But you have basically you guys are using magic and stuff to subdue security and keep them busy.
So one thing that I noticed while we were going over this plan is, and this is something I've never used, Dave. My stealth is a +6.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy what happens if you just look within yourself every once in a while, right?
So here, I've been threatening and intimidating people, and you've been setting yourself on fire when
Yeah.
this entire time...
Lot of unnecessary pain caused.
Wow.
I take full responsibility for that. That's complete neglect on myself. When this is all done, we'll probably get some sort of counseling that will help us with this. However, where we are right now is I have a +6 of stealth. I say we just go straight sneak mode, and I'm gonna take a peek through this door and just see what we see. Good call.
Yeah, I think you should definitely... I have a +5 stealth.
Holy shit, we're like the sneakiest fucking people. We do not play to our strengths.
Not even a little bit. Wow, I'm just now seeing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's just go fucking
So-
sneak through this whole building. What the fuck?
Right?
So Ruby, you wanna peek down the hallway?
Yeah, or I could just crouch slightly as long as everyone knows that I mean to be sneaky and I'm just going to kind of crawl around.
Okay, so you push that door open. Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Alright, 1D... Is it 1 space D20?
No, it'd be /R space 1d20. And then add your perception.
That's a 19. That's a
Oh,
good
Jesus.
roll out of the gate.
Yeah, you push the door open. Nobody hears you. You do see a couple
I
of...
see everything.
You see a couple of bankers that were in their offices, kind of peeking out to see what's going on, but they're not looking your way. They're kind of trying to... So they've moved away from their office down towards where that door that says that's by the vault is, and they are trying to look through the window or through the door to see through the clerk desk window to see what's going on in the lobby, because there's commotion, but They haven't alerted the authorities yet.
Alright.
If you
Well, considering that we are newly the stealthiest fucking people ever, I say we just do somersaults all the way to it.
All right, I'm gonna tactical roll behind you.
Alright, we're gonna just roly-poly our asses over there.
Okay. Give me one of your... both of you give me one of your badass stealth rolls to see if anyone hears you walking over there.
It's gonna be so simple.
17.
Okay. That's
Did
with
I-
your plus and everything?
Yeah, did I count on my fingers? Yes, I did.
19, Jesus,
Another
okay.
19, plus 6, 25.
You never roll like this. What the fuck is going on? Okay, so, yeah.
We
guys
never
are
knew we were stealthy till now.
You guys are sneaky as fuck. And, yeah, you get up those stairs, no problem. I'm going to move you guys to the second floor right now.
Alright, not Schmerb. I miss Schmerb.
Oops.
Stanky Man.
Hello? Do you guys need help?
We are in on the second floor. I don't know if you heard absolutely nothing because we did it in total silence. But we are on the second floor now.
Okay, great. I think at this point you guys need to, get up to the third floor.
Trust me, we're going to get all the way to the fourth floor and nobody will be the wiser.
I'm just going to say that where you guys came... So you see where the third floor spiral ladder is right in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say that's where that middle staircase that you took leads. So you're basically at the bottom of that. Yeah, exactly, right there.
So we can just keep going up to the third floor?
Sure. Want to do that?
Yeah, I mean,
We're not going into any of these rooms?
no, don't we have to get the key?
Yeah, you have a safety lockbox room that is locked that you need the key for, and then a security room that has a couple of security guards in it.
Oh, fuck it. Let's go up those stairs.
Well, actually, you don't know if there's security guards in there because you haven't looked, but
I sense
let's move over.
that there's at least 3 of them. Maybe 2.
Okay. You guys pop up that middle staircase again, right here in the on the third floor. As you can see, the branch manager's office is the huge office at the bottom of the screen. You have a bunch of cubicles in between you and that office, and there are not all of the cubicles are filled, but there are a few. They haven't noticed you yet. Let's just say, I'm gonna say. This one has a person. This one has a person. This one has a person.
Damn it.
This one has a person. This one has a person. I'm gonna mark all these with people.
You said, I'm gonna make this fucking hard. Got it.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm going to try and slither like a snake on the ground.
Which way?
I'm gonna go. Oh, which one has the least amount of people? They all have about 3 people. I'm gonna go this way because this has only 2 people. This way.
Okay, so
Boom.
you're gonna go all the way to our right around the cubicle.
Mhm.
Okay, and everyone's facing their computer, by the way. So
That's fine.
okay.
Not sure what that is, but alright.
Whatever
Ruby
those are.
Oh, well, yeah. They're all looking at bigger versions of those screens you guys have in your pocket.
Oh no, I don't know if that's enough.
And Huba, feel free to periodically check in on them to see where they are and how they're going, how they're doing.
Okay.
Ruby, are you following her path?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna slither like a snake.
Okay.
I'm just going to kind
Walk.
of duck walk behind her.
Okay, both of you
Actually,
make...
you know what? No. I'm going to straddle her and duck walk over the top of her as she slithers.
Both of you make stealth checks.
We're so sneaky.
Oh god. Is a 15 high enough?
20.
Because Gavin...
How are they
Gotta-
not going to see you? But how are they not going to see
We
me?
Yeah,
we
because-
couldn't have been less sneaky,
Because
honestly.
Gavin got a 20, that's what saved you. Because I was probably going to have one person notice you, but He got a 20, so you guys make it to the end of your arrow right there, and now you've got the rest of that wall to go.
Wait, why didn't we just go to the 4th floor? Why did you Why did you make me sneaky snake all the way?
I thought we were going in the branch manager's office. Are we not? We're just going to the 4th floor?
Yeah, we have to go to the 4th floor.
You have to go to the branch manager's office first.
Okay, so
Oh, do we? Oh, wait, alright.
thought-
Hold on. Okay, we have to go to the branch manager's office.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right, we went back that way.
Okay, now here's what okay, hold on.
Yes.
Alright, I want you... Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that door's locked, right?
Uh-huh.
So here's what I want you to do.
What?
Stand idly behind this guy here,
Okay.
alright? I'm going to try to open this door. If it doesn't open, I want you to take that guy as a hostage.
Got it.
Alright?
Yes, I'm in a ready in action behind this unsuspecting cubicle worker.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to...
How you guys doing?
Shit's getting a little dicey over here, Hooba, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're at the branch manager's office.
Good.
We're in the same floor as the branch manager's office.
That's good. Okay,
You should have seen how we did it, it was amazing.
I'm sure it was. So, you guys, anything that I can do for you?
Yeah, branch manager's office, you got any intel on that?
Well, let's see.
Booba,
Intel.
make an insight check.
Okay. Oh. That was an 8.
No, not really. Yeah, you don't know much about that.
Well, no, I don't. See, the thing is, we couldn't really get into the branch manager's office to really understand what was in there. I do know that there's probably some employees on that floor. You maybe want to look for like a red handle, you know? And when you pull it down, it's gonna make a really loud noise, and all those people are gonna leave. And it's called a fire alarm. That might be something that you want to try. Just a suggestion. Good luck.
Click.
Alright, I'm gonna look for that red handle he talked about.
Okay, you're not gonna try the door at all first, or are you just gonna go straight for that?
I haven't snuck past all these people.
No, you're still there.
I'm still in the corner. I'm still in the corner.
Okay.
I just feel like we've gotten real lucky up to this point. I could set myself on fire. Thus,
Huh?
Making
thus
it not a
setting off the
lie.
alarm. I could just set
You
myself
could-
on fire and run around screaming, going, "Oh my god, there's a fire!"
Yes, you could do that. That definitely would be a distraction. Yes.
Please do
Like,
exactly
they
that.
wouldn't even know who I was. I would be engulfed in flames.
That is true. Do you think that you would be alright? I have some stank beer for you, and also some extra
Hooba,
what you call them, bready meat tubes.
You spent so much time trying to fill us in on what you're all about, that we never even got to tell you what we're all about. And with that, I set myself on fire.
Okay, so yeah, you say set yourself on fire words.
Heart, stars, and horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons, pots of golden rainbows, and the red balloons.
Yep, and you
Kind of set myself on fire.
set yourself on fire, but you're gonna take a D4 of damage this time because you rolled a 6.
That's fine.
Yeah, so go ahead and take that D4 of damage, and yeah, you set yourself on fire, and you said you want to run around and yell there's a fire?
Yes, hold on. Roll 1 D4. A 3. Alright.
Okay, so you take 3 damage. So you start running, and you're definitely going to start attracting attention now, but go ahead and roll performance with advantage.
Performance.
So you're going to roll. Yeah, you're going to roll performance with advantage.
As if he's not on fire and
No,
it's
he's
not
on fire.
believable.
But there's 2 things that can happen here. And you should have a performance bonus too.
12? No, I've got +0.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead and roll
So
again
it's
and see if
12.
it's any better.
Alright. Oh, you bastard.
Okay, well, the 12 was fine. I just wanted to see if you could really knock it home with a 20. But, yeah, you run, and as you're running, the smoke from your fire gets those fire... what are those little... dispensers? Yeah, the sprinklers up top to start going off. And people are definitely looking. You're running around screaming that you're on fire, that there's a fire. And people start... They because you're on fire, they can't even tell that you look different. They just see a person on fire. So they get up and they start freaking out and they start running towards the staircase down to the second floor.
Not a group of people I'd ever want to work with, by the way. If I saw one of my employees on fire, I would not run away. I would try to help them.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm very glad.
These are New Yorkers, though. So
That's right.
they don't
They're
give a
We've got
fuck.
shit to do.
There's so much commotion that the branch manager opens the door and sees you on fire, and he's like, "Holy shit!" And he starts looking around for a fire extinguisher.
I tackle him.
You okay? You tackle him. Do roll a d20. Do a hit roll for your fire.
The branch manager now has 3rd-degree burns.
Hey, so guys, there's water coming down from the ceiling, and I'm just wondering if you actually set yourself on fire.
Yeah. So
I think I've got the bank manager. Hold on.
So a couple things are happening here. Not only have you started the sprinklers, but that started a fire alarm, which alerted the authorities. So the fire department's on their way. And it also, whatever Huba's team was doing to distract people, they are now alerting the police. So now the police are heading, and Huba's team's going to have to deal with that. And you hit the branch manager. So you tackle him to the ground. He's not able to get out of the way. He catches on fire.
Oh dear.
And now he's on fire.
The sprinklers are just
They are.
terrible.
They're putting him out, but he's still going to get a little hurt.
Okay.
They're putting... Also, I don't know... So your spell doesn't necessarily get put out by the water. It's magic.
So I'm just causing continual burning.
Yeah, you're just continuously burning him. And,
you know what's terrible about this is he didn't
no,
deserve
he was
this.
actually going to help you. Leaf, you're just standing there still.
I am going to walk past Ruby and the branch manager and start looking in his office.
Okay, you walk past Ruby, who is holding down the branch manager, who is screaming, and you go into his office, and you're about next to his couch.
Okay, as I walk past them, I lean down and I go, Ruby, get off of him. You're hurting him.
Alright, I kiss the branch manager on the mouth
It burns him.
before I get up. Just because I like the
Power.
aesthetic of the rain and the fact that I have him pinned, and it just seems right in that moment.
Okay. Luckily for you guys, the water, since he's facing up, the water is just like kind of blinding him, so he doesn't know anything except that a fiery man ran into him, and he's not even sure if like what's happening is on purpose, but he knows that he's in pain and he's wet. So
Oh, yeah,
you kiss
he
him,
is.
he burns, you get off of him, he like rolls around, puts the flames out, and then like you can tell he's in pain, goes out the door quickly.
In that moment, Vindicated by Dashboard Confessionals was playing in my mind.
You guys are in the branch manager's office by the couch.
Ruby, what are we looking for again?
I don't know, I'm completely lost.
Oops.
Something about a key. Yeah, we should probably roll to see if there's a key in here.
Well,
I don't. If you understand what I mean, we
let's
should look around
let's
for a
ask
key.
Huba. Huba, what are we looking for in here?
So, you guys are gonna need to have, you guys need an access card to the room on the 3rd floor. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are on the 3rd floor. You guys are looking, for,
You're right. An access card.
Yeah. Okay. That's what. Okay.
To
I'm
the
sorry.
fourth floor.
Okay.
you guys are looking for an access card to the 4th floor, okay? once you get up there, that's where the archives are going to be, and that's where you're going to find which lockbox has the gem. Okay, so access card.
Okay, when you say access
what does the
card,
access card look like?
yeah, thank you.
It could look like literally like a card. It could look like maybe a key. There's a couple different variations of it, but you're going to need to get that access card, okay?
Oh God, that could be anything.
That could be anything. I'm assuming it's square. That's the only cards I've ever
I'm
seen.
assuming it looks like a metal key.
That's what up to this point, that's what I thought it looked like as well, but I have played a couple games of
Spit in your eye. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. That's what the game was called. That all of us Irish aliens played. Thank you
Chris,
for reminding me of my heritage.
Does Huba know exactly what it looks like? Or he just knows that it's an access card to the fourth floor?
He just knows that it's like an access card. Like,
Okay.
it probably looks like an actual card.
Okay, follow-up question.
Yeah.
Can Huba prepare a spell for these firemen that are gonna be trying to enter the building?
Yeah, go ahead. You don't even have to tell me what it is. You can just prepare it, and then when they get there, you can unleash it.
Okay.
Wow, love
You got
that.
Okay. So you guys are looking in the branch manager's office?
Yep.
Okay.
What do we see?
Roll. What area are you checking?
I'm looking at the desk.
Okay. Roll a investigation. 10 plus anything?
Plus 0.
Okay. For a 10, you pull open the drawer, and when you do, you didn't expect it to pop all the way off, and the drawer swings out and spills everything on the ground. And there are now business cards and other cards. Like, there are just a bunch of cards on the ground.
Ruby, I think I found the cards we're looking for. A lot of them.
Okay, grab all of them.
Okay, I start shuffling and scrambling to push all of the cards into my pocket in various crevices.
Okay.
If it feels like paper, it's probably not the right one. So I'm just letting you know, okay?
Okay, do they feel like paper leaf?
Well, yeah, I think most of them are.
Make another. Since you got new information, they're assisting you. Make another investigation check.
6.
Pull the cards out of your crevices and let's reassess them.
You're trying to feel whether they feel like paper. Are you wearing gloves?
No? Yes? No? No.
It's up to you. I don't know how. I don't think you ever explained
Austin's
like
nodding, so I'm like,
Either
Yes,
way,
and-
you're having trouble like
I'm
identifying.
like Michael Jackson. I have one glove on one hand, and then I have a bare hand.
You're feeling them with your gloved hand.
God damn it!
Ruby, why don't you help?
Alright, I am going to set myself on fire.
You're already on
Because
fire.
I know that paper... Okay, paper bird, start throwing the cards at me.
Okay, I reach into my crevices and start sprinkling.
Don't throw those ones at me, don't throw those ones at me.
I do that thing where you bend the card and like flick it, like shoot it at the person, and I especially shoot those ones at Ruby.
Okay, so cards start hitting Ruby and they start burning up.
Why are they steaming when they hit me?
They're moist.
Oh, God.
Oh, good God.
One card.
It's from the slithering, isn't it? I should have never straddled you.
God dang it. One card hits Ruby and bounces off and lands on the ground with like a light clatter.
Well, that one doesn't seem like it's paper. That one hurt, actually.
One of these cards is not like the other. One of these cards didn't disintegrate.
A little tip, Ruby should not pick it up.
Oh,
I abstain.
I am going to get
Objection.
that card and...
Put it in your pocket.
yeah.
Your regular clothes pocket.
Okay, I think I found it. Fine, I won't put it in my crevice. I'll just put it in my pocket.
You can always ask Huba and look at it. It looks like it's got a picture of the guy that Ruby tackled on it, and just like some words.
It doesn't look like that anymore.
This kind of looks like the guy you kissed.
And on the back, when you flip it over, there's a black strip. Like you don't know what it is. It's just a black strip running across like the top.
Okay, so Huba, I'm looking
I think about kissing the card, but then I abstain.
Huba, I'm looking at a card that's a little harder than paper, and it has a picture on the front and then a big black rectangle on the back. Does that sound like what we're looking for?
Yes, it does. The black rectangle is probably the magnetic strip. Yes. I think I'm understanding these humans now. Okay, yes, take that card. Try that one.
Alright, and I put that card in my regular normal pocket. Alright, Ruby, let's go to the 4th floor.
Alright. Since we've already obtained the card, I am now going to point out a continuity error with my power. I did damage to somebody with my power, so I shouldn't be on fire anymore.
Oh, true. You're not on fire anymore. But we've already established that you found the card. So, whoopsie daisy, you tricked me.
I have tricked the gods. Take that, Christ.
Christ.
Yeah. So Ruby, you're not on fire anymore. You guys walk out of the branch manager's office. Make a perception check.
Uh-oh. Oh, look, and I perceived everything.
I perceive some things.
Leaf, you both see two people that look like they're in a uniform of some kind, holding they're in a uniform of light color with like the name of the building that you just walked in, and they're holding objects you've never seen before with the handle of a crossbow, but definitely you can tell it's some kind of weapon. Leaf, with your roll, you can... Oh, wait. What did you roll?
19.
19, yeah. You can definitely see that they are looking at the staircase that you marked on the right. They're looking that way.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna go to the... I'm gonna grab Ruby's arm and lead him toward the left staircase. Like, hey, we should probably avoid those guys.
Alright. Where on my arm did you grab? Lower arm, upper arm?
Definitely lower, because I'm much shorter than you are. But it feels, though, like that it was your upper arm. Just by the sheer strength and leadership qualities in that grab.
Wow. Alright, well... I feel like we should go the way that you're pulling me so authoritatively.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you guys take off to the left. Make a stealth roll real quick. Austin, while they're making that stealth roll, with advantage, by the way, because you guys are going the opposite way they're looking. Austin, the fire department
21.
is arriving.
Okay. Huba's gonna cast grease
Okay.
on what I'm assuming is the steps leading to the bank.
Okay.
So he's casting grease there.
Okay. So they're getting out of their vehicle, but they haven't got to the steps yet. What'd you guys roll?
I rolled a 21.
21. Jesus. Okay. What'd you roll, Leaf?
A 16. I don't know how advantage works.
You just roll again, but 16's good enough.
16. Yeah.
Yeah. 16 good enough. You guys, you move to the left. They don't look. In fact, they start moving towards that right staircase, and you guys make it to that staircase on the left, and you start moving up the stairs. Let's go ahead.
I cartwheel to the staircase.
Okay.
Hey guys, I think that security is coming up the stairs.
You still have a hold of my arm when you do that cartwheel, and it makes me kind of jerk down to the ground.
So, you guys make it up to the 4th floor. Austin, Huba, you cast grease on the stairs, and the fire department gets up to the stairs, and they try to climb, and they're in full, gear, expecting a fire, and they slip on the staircase and slide back down the staircase in full gear, dropping pretty much, like dropping their axes and dropping all the stuff that they're wearing. And the people that were up where the fire started have gotten to the first floor, and they are trying to rush past you guys out. Do you try to stop them from leaving?
Ooh.
There is no fire. You know that it was just Ruby.
Oh, there's no fire. I lit myself on fire. And then wait, did we already tell you about this?
You told me that you were going to, but I was just making sure that you actually did, because there was like water coming down from the ceiling, and it was a bit concerning. I don't want to get rusty. On account of the metal.
Get rusty?
For my... Yes, metal can get rusty, yes.
I don't know. Also, metal typically doesn't talk to people, so... You're not exactly typical. You're not a toaster.
Anything conscious can talk, okay? So why don't you just just get the damn key, okay? Get
That's horrible logic. Have you ever met a dog?
Yeah, and I can talk to them with my detect thoughts spell.
So can I.
Yeah, you can talk to dogs too.
So I guess that was a bad example. I was not the guy to have that conversation. You're right.
Is he going to stop them?
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna have a cantrip of firebolt,
Okay.
and he just wants. Kuba's just gonna kind of cast it towards the door, not like literally at the door,
Okay.
but kind of parallel with the doors.
I see.
So that they see the fireball and they're like get scared and they don't want to run outside.
Okay, you cast that, and the people stop in their tracks, and they run back in to hide behind the clerk desk.
Was your grace flammable?
You didn't hit it.
Yes, but it is outside.
Oh, and also police are starting to pull up. So you guys are on the 4th floor, and as you got up there, you saw there's obviously an alarm going off. You saw the person who was in records running to just getting on the stairs opposite of you to the 3rd floor, going down. So
he's going to run into those light-colored gentlemen who were heading towards that staircase.
Yeah. He didn't see you. You guys came up as he was going down, so you just catch the tail end of him. And the door is still. He closed the door behind him, so records is still sealed. But you have a key, so.
All right, leave.
Yes.
You still got that key?
I'm actually not paying attention at this moment. I'm thinking about the fact that I'm the only one that can't talk to dogs.
Yeah, it's a bit of a curse on your end. They're really good for conversating.
They're actually very observant, and so if you ever get a chance to talk to a dog, I would really recommend it.
I honestly, now I'm mad because I feel like they're just rubbing it in my face. So I just grab the card and just hand it to Ruby aggressively.
Wait, no, hold on, wait, because that totally defeats my strategy. But I once spoke to a dog who watched his owner masturbate for 3 weeks straight, and he explained it to me in grave detail. And it was really humiliating.
I no longer feel jealous, and I now have a look of disgust as I slowly hand the card to Ruby.
Dogs go through a lot of shit, man.
Two different standards on what good conversation is. Wait, okay, so hold on. Before I'm just going to kind of not quite take the card. I'm just gonna kind of floppy hand it.
I'm trying to still hand it to you.
Stop it. Stop it. I know that card's been in a crevice.
No, it's just in my pocket.
Wait. I have an idea for how we handle this. One of us handles the records. I saw those light-colored men going to that opposite staircase.
Their uniforms were light-colored.
I don't know the concept of a uniform. They could be light blue men for all I know.
You don't know the concept of a uniform?
I rolled a 10. I didn't get the best look at them, Hooba. Alright.
Okay.
Have another stank.
I like how there's all this chaos happening and we're fucking arguing about these uniforms.
Also,
I understand the concept of uniforms. I don't understand the concept of theirs.
Also, you hear Just go to the first floor. We're clearing. Make sure no one's up there. Maintenance is on the 5th floor, so we're gonna make sure no one's up there. That's from that staircase the guy ran down.
That seemed like technical jargon. Alright, here's what I suggest. You handle the records, I'll ready my bow. When these guys come up, they're getting one.
You want to kill them?
I mean, they had crossbows of sorts, you said. You observed, and I understood.
You know what? I'll let you weigh that on your conscience, and I'm gonna make for the records room.
Oh my. We're gonna play the holier than thou card. This is the time.
Leaf.
I just want to say that those things that you said that look like crossbow handles, those are called goons, and those goons hurt. Okay, don't
So
get shot by one.
They're
It's
basically crossbows, right?
more powerful, but yes.
Leaf.
Yeah.
You grab that key card and you walk over to the door and you point it at the door. You don't understand. The door doesn't open.
I basically molest the door trying to figure out how the key card works, and then as I'm pressed flush against it, I go, Hubo, what do? I can't get this door open.
Look. There should be a handle of the door, yeah? And then on top of the handle, or maybe, right in the middle of the handle, you're gonna insert the card into the handle, and then a green light should appear. That's like the thing here is green means go type thing. So once it turns green, then you pull the handle down and open the door. Okay?
You look at the handle and you do see a spot with these 3 little dots, and one is tinted red, one is tinted green, and the other one doesn't have a tint.
I feel like his explanation was very condescending. So as I'm sticking the card in and turning the handle, I'm like, then it turned green, and then.
You put it in, the light turns green, and you push down on the handle and it turns.
All right, I'm in.
I just want to point out that I was right. That's all I want to say. Goodbye.
So are both of you guys going into the records or just one?
No, just me.
Okay. Yeah, so you're free to go inside.
All right, what do I see?
Make a perception check.
One of these days I'm going to get you, Christopher, and you're not going to make me roll. 11.
11. That's close to average. So
there's a desk.
You walk in and you see racks and racks of filing. They're big giant, just racks of boxes full of that are filing.
Racks on racks on racks.
Full of papers and full of information. There's a desk with a big rectangular screen, and then a couple books and some more papers.
Out of character, because I don't have an accent in which to do that. What am I looking for in here?
You could ask Kuba.
God damn it. Okay, back in character. Huba, okay, I'm in the records room. Now, what exactly am I looking for?
Okay, you're gonna be looking for a record with the name Reed on it. Okay?
Spell that for me.
R-E-E-D.
Got
Reed. And then once you find it, it's gonna tell you the security box number that you're gonna find on the 2nd floor, okay?
Okay.
Side note, I love that the English lexicon has just it's just transcended all of our universes and worlds. That's very helpful.
It definitely makes it easier.
Yeah.
Way easier.
Next time, Chris, put half of it in Farsi and then the other half in German. And then make us play.
I was considering that common on where
You considered a thought?
No, I didn't mean to say that. I was considering that common from where you guys are from is not actually English.
It's
But then I was like, this is gonna be too hard. So
They're gonna waste enough time as it is.
And leave it to Christopher to also just like send us notes on how to read Gaelic, and he's like, "This is the normal.
Study.
Learn."
I'm not trying to make you guys do homework.
That's your character's proficiency. However well you studied, that's how proficient you are at it.
Okay. Yeah, so you have that information.
Okay, and you're just chilling out there, Ruby? Ready?
I've got an arrow cocked, and I've got it locked, and I think I'm just chilling like right here, kind of posted, aimed down, through the staircase, just kind of really ready for the assholes that are gonna come up here.
Wow, all those people are doing is their job, and suddenly they're assholes. Gosh, it takes so little.
Anyone who steps in our way, you know what? I don't even know what the fuck a job is here. So for all I know, they want the gem too.
Yeah, I mean, fighting's pretty normal where you guys are from.
Yeah, they could just want the gem too. I don't. I'm new here.
I see where he's coming from.
Wow, way to pick sides. Okay, I'm gonna go over to this desk while I'm just the only one here, and start looking for REED, something with that on it.
Okay. So go ahead and do an investigation roll.
If it's not on this fucking desk, Christopher, I swear
since
to
you
God.
got information from Huba, do a investigation roll with advantage. Gavin, you see one of those guys come off the staircase first. He's not looking at you, but you know the other guy is trailing behind him a little.
All right, I'm going to just the second I see his forehead, I'm going to let an arrow fly.
Okay. Make a ranged attack roll with advantage because he doesn't know you're there. What'd you get, Leaf? What did you get on that investigation roll?
A 16.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough. So you're looking at the papers, you're looking, and you're not seeing anything, but you glance at the big square glass thing that we know is a computer, and you happen to see the name Reed on there. And you'll have to figure out how to open that up. Jumping back over, what'd you get on your attack?
I didn't do it yet.
Oh.
Here we go.
So with advantage, you're gonna roll. Oh my god.
Fuck.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hot tonight, baby.
Let me open up
19.
my. I have stats for the humans.
Alright.
You definitely hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead. And,
I was aiming for the head. Is that?
yeah, I'll give it to you because he was not looking at you. So go ahead and roll damage on that.
Alright, I believe that's 2d4s? Let me see. Shit, I forget. Is it actions?
Here, yeah, it'll be action.
Longbow.
1d8 plus 3.
1d8 plus 3. And then I have my gloves, or my bracers,
Yeah.
that give me... What is that?
Oh, that was my gift. Yay.
I know, thank you. Thank you, Neve.
Gift that I'm pretty
Plus-
sure you bought with your own money.
Those give you plus 2. So
Plus
it's
2.
1d8 plus 5, basically.
1d8 plus 5. Alright, so... Come on, baby, come on. 10.
Jeez. Okay, yeah. So 5. So yeah. So you as soon as you
Pretty
see
brutal.
the guard step up the stairs, you let her rip, and your arrow flies straight and true into the guard's head. It like goes right through. So this is gonna be a little brutal because
It's so brutal. It's just a fucking police officer
Yeah.
doing his job, and I just...
it's not even a police officer, just a security guard. So he turns the corner, or he hears the bow. He hears the bow release and turns, and the arrow goes like straight through his head, and it like he just drops, right? Just drops, and then the other security guard's like, "What the fuck?" and like pulls out
Rightly so.
his weapon and like takes cover behind the stair hand rail area, like the where I don't know what it's called, the handrail, but it's like a full one. It's not like a bar. So he's taking cover behind that, and you're gonna have to roll initiative with him. And Alexa's jump back to you.
Also, while we're with Alexa, I'm just going to say, Alexa, we've got company, and then I'm going to say one target down.
Leave.
I was like, okay, thanks for telling me that.
Oh, did I say Alexa?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I jumped back and forth between characters and non-characters.
It's basically like
Leaf.
real life.
Yeah.
Leaf, you hear from the other room. You hear a, what the fuck, and then you hear like a
It's very squishy noise.
you hear like a officer down. We're under attack.
Thumping down the stairs. His body
Pretty
just.
much.
Oh god.
Jesus.
So I'm feeling a little anxious now, and I'm like, oh shit. And I see the name on the screen, and I'm trying to read, like, without scrolling, because I don't know how to do that. I'm trying to just read what's on the screen currently.
Okay, so it just says Reed. There's like a bunch of names. One of them is Reed.
Oh god. Okay, Huba, I see the name on this. It looks like a big, kind of like the thing you gave us. I don't know what I'm doing though. And I start like tapping on it, like on the screen.
And it says specifically, hold on one second. The name that it says right there. Hold on, I gotta look at something real quick. Okay, it says specifically, when you look at it on the screen, it says Reed H. Man. Like Reed in the middle, H, like in the middle name, last name, Man.
Okay. Huba, it says Reed dot H dot Man. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm pretty sure that's the one. I'm pretty sure. So, can you click on it? Can you tap it with your finger?
I'm tapping it with my finger right now.
Is anything happening?
Chris, is it a touch
It's like
screen?
it's like the sound of glass, like this, like. But nothing's happening.
Everyone,
That's a great sound effect.
It's like the jellyfish from SpongeBob, where they're like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Where it starts like the song, la 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 la, that one.
Wow, that sounded exactly
That was
like the
perfect. Yeah,
clams.
did
you were the clams.
The bubbles out of the fucking chest and stuff, and the chains jangling. Okay, so I'm touching it. I'm touching it and nothing's happening. So you said click it? What does that mean?
Okay, you need to look on the desk for a small oval-shaped object.
I really wanted you to call it a
with
mouse.
cord.
Almost.
It's a small oval-shaped object, and it has a little wire connecting it to the what you would call a glass square. It's a screen, okay? It's a screen, but it's connecting it. Okay, so do you see the little oval-shaped object?
You do.
Yeah.
Okay, grab that, and when you grab it, there's going to be a white little arrow on the screen, okay? And you need to hover that little white arrow over Reed's name. Can you do that?
Is there a just for fun?
Okay.
Just for fun, Alexa, roll a d20.
Oh god, are you gonna make me like crush the mouse in my
No.
fucking hand? Okay. 14?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I was gonna have you pick up the mouse and then try moving it around in the air, but you rolled up better than a 10, so yeah, you grab the mouse and you start moving and you see the arrow move across the screen.
I look fluid. I look like someone who should be working a desk job.
You just grabbed it and moved it and saw how it worked.
Oh, okay. If it was a 20, I basically would have been like
Yeah, you would have
opening
clicked
an
it right
Excel
away. Yeah.
spreadsheet. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I think I got it. Now I put the white arrowhead on the name.
Yes.
You said?
Yes. Now with your finger.
Don't get too excited, Hooba.
Okay, I'm trying not to, but we have very limited time here, okay?
I don't know. I'm picking them off as they're coming up. I think we got all the time in the world as long as I keep this shite up.
I just need you to click with your on the left side of the oval shaped object, okay? Just click. One finger, click.
I click.
Okay, you click, and it pops up with an information sheet that says, read Hugh, H-U-G-H, man, at the end, which full name reads Read Hugh Man. And it has all the information. It says lockbox 69. Keys are in stash, are in file C, row 3.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Is Leaf relaying this information to Huba?
Oh, Leaf, are you relaying the information to Huba?
Yeah, I was trying to remember it. Okay, so something about 69. Obviously, that part I remember. And then a 59, maybe. And then I think there was a 16. Hold on, let me actually look at the screen, and then I'll tell you right now.
So it said file is located on in cabinet C of row 3.
Okay.
And in the file there's information, personal information, and the spare keys to the lockbox.
Okay,
Which lockbox was 69.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for this exact thing. Do I have to tell him? I have to go find it, right? Or
You have to find it, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, we see 3 pairs of people 69ing.
Okay,
That's how we'll
can I
remember
just
that.
say that I love that you use that, because that's literally what we do to like teach old people like skills to remember
we
stuff.
see 3 pairs of very old people 69ing. Whatever gets you there.
Okay. All right. As I'm searching, I'm kind of like chanting that new like.
Just
Leaf.
shit all over your little like.
Leaf.
I love that you said that.
As you
What the hell is going on? There's 3 people 69ing?
Yeah. As I'm searching, I'm going old
Hold on.
people 69ing.
You're not over there yet. So you spin out of the chair to get up and go over there, and you accidentally knock some stuff off the desk, and you hear the clatter of keys on the ground, and you look down and see a key chain that has a label on it that says safety deposit box room.
Oh wow! I was gonna really go search with no key.
No, there is 2 sets of keys you need. I just forgot to put those ones, so I'm giving them to you now for free.
Thank you kindly. Oh, look at these! They're so shiny and pretty. I'm gonna put them in my crevice.
Okay. Jump back
Ouch,
over to.
Ouch! Okay, no, I don't want them in my crevice.
Those are yours and only yours, and that's how infections happen.
Gavin or
Those
Ruby.
keys have been in many a hand.
Go ahead and roll initiative. Oh, that didn't work.
Alright, a nat 20. I think I'm going to take this one.
Am I missing something? How come my rolls aren't working?
I don't know, but you're not going to beat a nat 20.
No, I mean, that's true. Nope. Definitely not. I rolled a 3. Yeah, you go ahead. So you've got a guy.
I'm going to sling another arrow into his head. He can meet at the same fate. They can all get it.
Okay,
As far as I'm concerned.
roll to hit. So he pops up over and he's pointing his rectangle object at you with the goon. He's pointing the goon at you.
Alright, well, I've got a goon of my own. Alright.
15. Ooh,
15.
you let rip that arrow and it flies past him and hits the wall.
Wait, hold on. I've got it's 15 plus something.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Don't get fucking hasty there. God of Thunder.
Why did you have?
Uh,
I forgot.
let's
You basically
see.
can't miss with a bow.
Yeah, I'm fucking amazing with it. I can't. Where is it at? Is that under skills?
It's under actions.
Actions, right?
Then you have your bracers, which are under equipment.
Yeah, it's plus 8.
Oh yeah, no,
Jeez.
you've for sure hit him. Well, go ahead and roll your damage. It's whatever the dice is plus 5 total.
Yeah. R slash 1 D, or slash R, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slash R 1 D8.
A 15.
Yeah,
oh,
that's-
6. Okay, 6 plus 5. Yeah. You let that bow go. You don't hit him in the face, but you pierce him right through the heart, and he falls back and rolls down the stairs without even.
Fucking dropping
trying.
them like flies. Leave, you'd be so proud of me. I've come a long way from getting slung like a fucking fireball out of a catapult.
Back to you, Leaf. You've made it over to the rows. It goes. So if you're looking from left to right, it's numbered like 1, 2, 3, and then skip over 4, 5, 6, and then move back to the back row. So you know which one's 3. It's that. Basically the one right there next to the desk up in the left.
Okay, can we just say I make it to the one I'm looking for?
Yeah,
Or
you're
is-
there.
Okay. In the meantime, while I was searching, I go, "Oh, Ruby, good job. It sounds like you're really like handling things out there."
Yeah, no, I am murdering people out here. And I'm getting the sense that it's not objectively a good thing.
Okay, well, maybe we can figure that out later.
Definitely, let's not waste a good hot streak, as they say.
Okay, that's a good way of looking at it. Okay, I think I found the box.
Okay. You open box C, and inside there's a bunch of files and shit, but what's important is you find the keys.
Shit.
The keys are there.
Oh, this is great, man. This is my lucky day.
So you
We're all doing a thing. This is nice.
Yeah,
grab
we're
those
having
up.
such good luck.
You grab those up and you head back out towards where Ruby is. Huba, the cops have entered. They've figured out the greasy stairs and they've entered the building.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Pumpernickel.
And they are telling you guys to get down on the ground and drop your weapons.
No idea what they're up against.
Looking at all this stuff. Okay, alright. I think he's gonna cast a flaming sphere.
Okay.
It's a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire. And any creature... you basically have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And then if you
Why not
fail...
just cast it at the door?
What's
that's
the
basically
dex
what I'm
save?
doing.
Oh, perfect.
16. Oh, as a bonus action, I can move the sphere up to 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, he didn't pass it. You threw the ball of fire, the sphere of fire, and he was like, "What the fuck?" All of the ladies and gentlemen in uniform that are at the front door are like just astonished by this ball of fire heading towards them. Is it going to damage them?
It does. It says the creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d6. See if you just
Okay.
kill
Calculus.
the New York City police.
God.
Oh.
8.
Rolling. I suppose so. Yes, 8.
Okay, you scorch a few of them. They don't die though. They get scorched. They fall back out the door, and the other ones are gonna start. You're now hostile. They're gonna start firing at you. But we will do that in a second. Leaf and Ruby, what do you guys want to do?
I want to immediately grab Leaf's arm, kind of in the same authoritative way she grabbed mine earlier.
I looked down at my arm where he grabbed, like,
Yeah, and I'm going to say we're going back down the stairs that we initially came in. We're not taking those stairs. Trust me when I say this, I'm going to save you a lot of heartache.
Trust you.
Okay.
Perfect.
You guys head down to the 3rd floor.
Where you might notice... never mind, there's a lot blocking that view. What's the escape plan here? Hey, Huba, what's the escape plan here?
The escape plan is run. I'm just kidding. I have a plan. I wanted to surprise
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I was
Why
like,
would
oh
you-
god, okay.
You guys are right
Jesus.
here at the bottom of the
I knew we should
staircase.
have trusted this fucking...
Look, once we have the
Stanky
gem,
bastard.
it's really not a problem. Once we have the gem, we can teleport anywhere. So,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the escape plan. I forgot.
yes.
I forgot why we were doing this. I got so wrapped up in my murders that I forgot why we were here.
I did hear you say that before. So I went ahead and took the liberty of trying to murder some people myself.
Oh, it's exhilarating. I mean, when you're on a hot streak like I am, Huba, if you knew my backstory, I'm not one for this level of efficiency. This is a new...
This is definitely this episode is a new Ruby.
I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself, if you understand what I'm saying.
You know, that sounds so cool. You should maybe make that into a song.
Huba, make
brought one for music.
while you're talking
Let's do this.
on your phone, make a Dex save.
Okay.
You should make that into a song. His bullets whiz by his head.
That's an 8.
Okay, you take a bullet in the leg. I mean, you're made of wood and metal, so it just kind of takes a chunk of wood off.
Ow.
And
What the fuck?
it does, oh, you only take 2 damage from it. It didn't hurt you that bad.
Okay, so definitely.
Ow. What the fuck, guys? I didn't shoot you. I just tried to scare you with some fire.
Outside, the fire department are bandaging and tending to the ones you burned almost to death. They're very badly burned.
Look, I have... Huba's gonna make some stank, just real quick, and he's gonna leave it on the counter, on the clerk counter.
Okay.
And he's if you drink this afterwards, it will make you feel better, okay?
I don't think that they're going to accept your peace offering right now.
Okay,
You should
so
still
Also-
try it, even though I'm kind of
wait,
sketchy.
As a side note, did anybody else, when Chris said they're badly burned, did anybody else think of Austin Powers?
Okay.
Negative, I
Can
didn't,
we
I'm
like
sorry.
pause for like 2 seconds?
You
Yeah.
did?
Yes, but when I was when I was saying whatever happens to those henchmen is exactly what I want the end scene to be, it's the freaking scene from Austin Powers where they call the henchman's wife that after he gets like run over by the like steamroller or whatever.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I want the end to be after this episode.
So Ruby and Leaf, you guys are back in that room. At the 4th floor, there's a bit of a mess at the bottom of those other stairs.
We're at this 3rd floor.
Sorry, yeah, on the 3rd floor. Yeah. There's nobody in this room.
All right, you
Alright,
took
well,
my arm, so where are we going?
I think we should go to the 2nd floor. Do I still have your arm?
You didn't let go that I know of.
Alright, I do a cartwheel.
You
That
guys,
seems to be how we let go of each other now.
you guys cartwheel to the 2nd floor.
My eyes go wide as I'm flung through the air.
And now we're on the 2nd floor. All right, so you guys cartwheel, and then it's a spiral staircase, so you just somehow cartwheel down all the way to the bottom.
Acrobatics check?
Yeah, let's do an acrobatics check.
God dang it. Oh! 19.
7, but I think I have a +2. We're together in this, right? Are we kind of one thing, or am I going to get hurt?
What's your plus?
It's plus, I think it's a +2, but let me check. Acrobatics. Oh, +3, so a 10?
Oh, okay, 10's fine.
Alright. It's an okay cartwheel down the stairs.
Yeah, Leaf does a really good job. Ruby, you do okay.
I do a
Which
flourish
is weird
through the
because
air.
I initiated the
Yeah.
cartwheel, and you're just like, don't worry.
You don't hurt yourself, but it's not good looking.
You started it, but I finished it.
I think it's because I pulled you this way and I pulled myself back. You know what I mean? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. I was pulled back and you were pulled forward. So I think that's kind of the...
You guys get to the bottom of the staircase and you see a security guard standing in that doorway looking into the security office, yelling at the other security guards to get downstairs.
What?
So the staircase is right there. Then you got the hallway going down the middle. On where you guys would be facing, it would be on your left-hand side. There's a door that's open to the security office. You see a guard standing there, looking inside, yelling at whoever's inside that they need to go downstairs.
All right, I'm gonna kill that guy with my bow and arrow.
Okay. Okay.
Is he looking at us?
No,
Do
he's
I have an
looking. He's looking
advantage?
inside.
All right, I'm gonna kill that guy.
Okay, roll the hit.
We're just wreaking havoc in New York City. We don't give a fuck.
I thought
I'm
when I
so
was doing this,
sorry.
I was like, they'll try not to kill people. Well,
Oh, my first shite roll.
and it's plus what?
Plus
8. So that's a 10. Yeah, that doesn't hit.
12. That's a 12.
Oh, sorry, 12. Yeah, that still doesn't hit.
All right.
So you shoot your bow and arrow, and you hit let's just say you hit the door where he's standing in it. He like backs up real quick, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And you guys roll initiative as 2 more security guards come out, and there's 3 in the hallway.
Oh. I have to roll it again because I stopped it from going off the counter. Oh,
Okay.
I hope that's better.
All right.
17.
15.
My initiative is
That's
plus...
not what I copied and pasted. What the heck? I copied and pasted my /R 1d20.
plus 3, so I have a 20 on my initiative. I didn't realize my initiative was plus 3. I don't think I ever used that. I think this is like the first game that I've actually used.
You're like
all of my-
looking at your stats.
Yeah. This is also the first game I've ever played where I have a second screen.
You got 20?
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
You got 20, Gavin?
Me too.
Yes, 20.
What'd you get, Leaf?
15.
Okay. Okay. Ruby, you're first.
Down the street. All right, I'm gonna rack another arrow in that bow and let it rip at the closest man to me.
Okay.
And it's 14.
Yes.
No, doesn't hit.
Damn it, these guys are agile.
Yeah, you rack an arrow and you shoot. That bodyguard moves out of the way, and you hit the wall behind him. And the bodyguard number 2 is second, and she's gonna pull her weapon and fire back at you, Ruby. A 10 plus anything to hit? Plus 3, so 13. Does that hit?
No.
Okay. And so she pulls her weapon and pulls the trigger, but you also move out of the way, and she shoots the wall behind you.
Just having a good old shootout.
Um,
Oh, and also I am terrified because I've never heard that sound.
Yeah, it's very loud. You guys we're not expecting basically the sound of a cannon to go off in this hallway.
I don't even know if I've ever heard of a cannon.
I don't know.
In Mondulia.
It's a good question.
Mondulia?
Mondulia?
Mondulia.
I keep thinking we're from Mongolia.
So guard number
It's
1.
Mongolia.
Guard number
You should
1.
know. You've been in ER for a while. Sorry, whose turn is it?
Guard number 1, the one that you shot at first, pulls his weapon and shoots at you because you were the one attacking. Oh, definitely not. Goes to pull the gun out and fires before it's even aimed.
Does he shoot himself in the leg?
Doesn't hit himself because it wasn't a 1, but it was so close. And then Leaf, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out the wand of magic missile.
Okay. Oh, we never refilled it, huh? Roll a 1d4.
A 4.
Okay, you got 4 charges.
Wow, that's it?
Yeah.
All right.
Every time you use it all the way.
Oh, okay. How many are there? 3 guards?
There's 3 guards.
All right. I'm using all 4 missiles.
Okay. Jesus. Why do I never have missiles? I'm using all of them again.
Wow, I just realized that was a fucking impersonation of me. I'm offended.
I thought it was you talking, to be totally honest.
It's like there's 2 Alexas in here.
Right?
Chris and I are commonly
we're
mistaken for
mixed
one
up a lot.
another. Yeah, especially when I let my mustache go. What do I need to do? I feel like this is on me right now.
You need to roll a hit. Are you targeting each person with one?
Yeah, so I want 2 to go to the first guy that like was missed with
Okay.
the arrow, and then
He's got it coming.
and then we're spreading the wealth around for the rest.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20 4 times and tell me what all of the
Okay.
hits are. What all the rolls are.
12. Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck. 2.
Okay.
Ugh. 11.
Okay.
14.
Oh my gosh. These guys need to come down on their AC. You miss all of them. Yeah, so all of your magic missiles just fly
Willy-nilly.
yeah, all over the place. You know what? Here's what happens. You weren't prepared for the type of magic that is on this different planet. It's different. There's a different kind of magic here, and you pull out that wand of magic missile, and you summon the missiles, and they just go all over the place and hit the walls.
What was the sound that they made?
We'll edit that in post.
So the other guard, I'll tell you what, the other guard is like, what the fuck was that? And like is looking around and doesn't even do anything, and it's back up to the top, Ruby.
You know, I take note that all of these guards are just, every time they have a line, they just say, what the fuck?
Wouldn't you?
That's basically been I think we're all just there right now. Since this entire episode, we've all just been going, that's new. You know what? I'm starting to get a sense of strengths and weaknesses here. I say, since these guys don't have a whole lot in like close combat, it seems like all they have is those hand crossbows, those loud arse hand crossbows. I'm going to go up and just shank one.
Okay.
Oh.
Which I know is not my strong suit. Shit. I'm not good at that, and I have to roll so high to hurt these guys. No, I'm gonna rack another arrow.
Okay.
Shit. 16.
That hits.
Oh, fucking hell.
+5.
9.
9. Yeah, so you shoot this guard. Which one are you shooting? The one you tried to shoot at first?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not picky at this point. I don't like any of them.
Okay, so you shoot him in the chest, and he's wearing like shank-proof armor, I think is what they usually wear. I don't know. I'm not a banker. Anyway, I'm not a banker.
Shank-proof armor.
They have shank-proof armor. It's like there's bulletproof, and then there's like shank-proof. I don't know what bank guards normally wear, but that's what he's wearing, and it goes through a little. I mean, it goes through a lot, but it doesn't kill him. It just hurts real bad.
Alright, so I'm starting to get a sense of what these guys, what their hit points are.
Oh,
Hey,
jeez.
so, are you guys in that safety lockbox room yet, or no?
Go ahead, leave.
Well, you see, we're kind of duking it out in the hallway right now, and we're not doing so hot.
Oh.
We're not doing bad. I'd say we're winning.
What? We're doing lukewarm.
Huba, if you want, since they're there, you can head up to them.
I was just about to ask if I could, just to go help them.
Yeah, you could.
Because I mean, he's gonna go. He has to go meet them in the safety lockbox room anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. So.
Okay. You know what? I'll be right there. Just wait. Just wait for me. Okay. So
Huba runs up.
We had nothing else going on.
Okay, Huba,
We'll
let's
be
say
here.
it'll take the rest of their the next 4 attacks till you get there. One more round of combat, basically. Back to Ruby. When it gets back to Ruby, it's you. So, guard 2, she is still gonna fire at you, Ruby, because you're still the one mainly doing the damage.
Perhaps that could change.
Looking
at you, Leaf.
15.
try.
Does that hit?
I'm sorry?
15?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So she points her goon at you and shoots you for 9 damage, 8 plus 1. Right in the scaly arm. You have scales, right?
Nope.
Oh, right in the arm. So kind
I
of.
take medication to keep it from eating.
So she shoots you right in the arm, hurts a bit, but I know you're a tanky boy.
I am a very tough man.
The one that
I don't like it though. I'm not a fan of what's happening.
the one that you put an arrow into, he uses his turn to break the arrow shaft and wrap a bandage around his chest. I don't know how much that's gonna do, but he pours hemostat in his wound to clot the bleeding. And then it's Leaf's turn.
Okay. One, I want to evoke rage at this point.
Okay.
Because I'm really just pissed that I'm scared, my missiles went everywhere. I just want this to be over. Also,
It's like me in high school.
I'm also horribly embarrassed that I'm just now realizing that Goon is gun. And it took me so long to realize that.
You're fucking kidding.
I'm not joking. I literally was like, man, I've never heard of a goon before. Like, I'm gonna have to look up what that weapon is. Like when you
security guards have goons.
when you first brought it up, that's what I thought, and I just didn't question it after that. And then you were talking about them shooting at us. I'm like, well, this sounds a lot like a gun. I'm like,
yeah, the loud cannon goons.
Goon is what Huba called it because he missed.
I know, but he was so believable that I really did think it was something else. Okay, yeah, I'm willing to admit what a fucking moron I am. Okay, I would like to take out my great axe.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Not really. And I just want to absolutely chop this person in half.
Okay, which one? Guard 2, guard 3. Guard 1's very hurt.
Who's
How
right?
about that guy that keeps trying to stay in the fight?
Take him out now.
Yeah, give him really do it to him too.
Okay,
Kill all morale.
that person, the one that's the weakest.
Okay.
How dare he have honor and valor and keep fighting?
Go ahead and roll the hit.
I will see my family tomorrow.
Oh no.
Buddy.
A 6.
Plus anything or no?
No.
Okay. Even with your rage?
Oh. 8.
No. I was gonna say that he lost some armor because of the shot to the chest, but not that much armor.
Not
half
that
his
much.
armor. Yeah. You walk up and he's taking a knee, pouring that hemostat on his wound, and you go to swing at him, and he looks up and sees you, and then just drops to the floor prone, and you smash your axe into the wall. Do you have any other actions, or is that
it? He's shitting his pants though at this point.
Bonus action.
Yeah, someone coming at him with a fucking axe, which
After being shot with an arrow. For fuck's sakes, I just want to go home.
Do you have any
I just have yeah, no, nothing.
Can you spit in his general direction?
I can.
Do it.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
just kidding. Yeah, I basically just
Okay.
I aim for his face.
Okay, yeah, so you spit on him. for some reason.
Ruby and I make brief eye contact, and I know that eye contact means Jesus Christ, for the love of God, just at least spit on him. Just at least spit on it. It's fine.
Okay, guard 3 just, sees you disrespect their coworker and points their goon at you and rolls 17. Oh no, it's actually 19.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so then they're gonna hit you for
I feel like my armor class got lower.
9.
All right.
So they shoot you in the arm for 9 damage. And Huba, you get to the top of the staircase and over to where they are at this point. And why don't you roll initiative for me too, and we'll see where you are on the list.
Okay. That was an 18.
Oh, okay, you're up there. But first is Ruby.
First is Ruby. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's fire another arrow. Kind of a one-trick pony at this point.
Alexa, Leaf is blocking the one that is prone.
That's fine. He seems like he's pretty vulnerable anyway. She can probably disrupt that accent on her next turn.
Okay.
Let it slip.
Whoops. Sorry, did I hit you right in the spitty face? That's a crit fail plus 8 though, so fine.
Crit fail. Usually that means I have to do something to you. I don't know what.
Maybe the arrow slips and I hit myself in the face or something.
Yeah, you pull it back, and right before you let the string, what is it? The drawstring go.
I call it the G string.
What do they call it? No, they don't.
I call it the G string.
You let go of your G string. The arrow slips off, and you just, instead of firing the arrow, all of the momentum of the string slaps you in the arm for 2 damage. So guard 2, she sees Hubo run up, points her gun at him. 16? Does that beat your AC?
It actually does not.
Okay, Jesus. Okay. She fires and misses you. Your turn.
Okay, so Huba's going to do one of his cantrips, a firebolt.
Okay.
The way that he does this is he has integrated into his arms, and one of his arms he has a spear.
Okay.
And then the other one he has like a crossbow.
Okay.
So he gets the crossbow, and then it's flaming when he's aiming. And he
flaming when he's aiming.
Ah, shit.
Cat in the hat.
To hit, he rolled a 10.
Plus anything?
It was a 2 plus 10 plus 8. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Do you have any bonus? So you aim that crossbow and you fire the bolt, and it goes right through the middle, but doesn't hit anybody and hits the wall in the back. Do you have any other actions?
I really don't. I'm looking at my bonus. I don't have anything else. The only other bonus that I have is healing stuff.
Okay. This guard on the ground is still prone. Can't do anything while he's down there, except he can point and shoot at disadvantage. So he's gonna point the gun up over his shoulder and try to shoot Leaf, who's towering over him, but he'll have disadvantage. 14.
Wow.
Does that beat your AC?
Mine's 14.
Okay, so it does. So
I love also that we can swing an axe, right? Fire arrows. These are pretty slow actions, and what I'm understanding is these guards either have a 6-shooter 38 special, or a 9mm or a 40 caliber handgun, and they're just
I feel like
blam.
they're just
All right,
very
what are you
scared
gonna
and
do?
confused because there's so much magic going around.
I guess,
I feel like they
but
would
still,
have Glocks.
Yeah, they have
wouldn't
blocks.
you be more like just like mag dump?
Leaf. This guard reaches up over his shoulder and shoots you and just kind of grazes your like shoulder for 2. The good thing is they can't do a lot of damage to you guys. And it would be your turn, Leaf.
Okay.
Stomp his fucking head.
All right. So I'm just now seeing that I have something called extra attack,
Okay.
which means I can attack twice instead of once
Okay.
whenever I take the attack action. So can I double stomp on his head?
You could probably just hit him once and then attack a different target.
All right, I'm stomping on his head and then turning around to swing at someone else.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Roll for stomp. 13?
Plus.
Oh, no, 13.
Because you're raging, right?
Oh, yeah, plus 2.
Yeah. So you hit that one. So it's 3 total, but it doesn't matter. He had 2 life. So yeah, you stomp him in the head and he dies.
I give Ruby like a wink, like
We've gone real fucking brutal on this one.
New York changes
like-
people, man.
You look
It really does.
behind you.
You should have said, "Hey, I'm stomping here."
behind you, Lexa. If you want to try to hit the one behind you, that's the one that shot you. And it's
Okay,
close to you.
definitely. I'm out for blood.
Okay. Roll the hit.
We're fucking horror movie killers at this point.
Oh no. 11. God damn it.
Total. Yeah, no, that's not going to do it. You turn and swing, but you are in a kind of narrow hallway, and your axe catches the wall a little bit and slows down that swing, so it kind of throws it off.
I also winked, which I had one eye closed. I mean, that really wasn't conducive to a second attack.
Yeah, and that one's just going to shoot at you. It's right. They are right in front of you, and they're just going to shoot at you. 11? Oh, wait, plus 3. 14? Does that hit?
Yeah, I have 14.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have 14. Okay. 7 total.
God bless America.
That one points and shoots. They're really good at hitting you guys in the arms.
You know what's even scarier about this whole thing? Is they've shot us multiple times, and we're still just charging them, stomping their heads, shooting them with arrows. This is fucking scary shit from the standpoint of the people.
Yeah, this is pretty
This would be
scary.
fucking terrifying.
Ruby?
Oh, I want to do some real, like, just terrifying. I want to keep with the theme of brutality. I'm gonna spawn some good berry now. Let me go this way. I should have been doing this the whole time. But... Oh, you know what? My short swords are pretty. They've got a pretty good.
It's fine.
No, I am going to catch myself on fire.
Okay.
So here's what it's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I only do that once a day?
No. It's a cantrip. If it's a cantrip, you can do it as many times as you want.
Okay. Man, it's on self.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what. Say your magic words and catch yourself on fire, and then roll.
Stars, horseshoes, clovers, apple moons, pots of gold and rainbows, and the red moons.
Roll intimidation for me. Oh.
So I'm not intimidating at all.
I don't know why, but you catch on fire and the guards are like less scared of you guys. Okay, what do you want to do with that?
I want to. The guard that shot at Leaf last, I want to slam that guard into the wall, kind of tackling them like into its shoulder to the chest style.
Okay, so you charge in and you tackle that guard into the wall, and you guys tumble to the ground. Oh, you should roll the hit probably before I say that. Yeah, that one hits.
Perfect.
So you hit that one to the wall, and you guys fall. Do roll damage on that one. 13 damage. That one burns to ashes. That one goes up in flame and burns to ashes so fast. And also your fire's out. Then
Yeah, are you scared yet, boys?
that one.
You know, actually, I think that's very humane. I didn't scare anybody, but I did kill
The last guard is so afraid. She doesn't even attack this turn. Huba, your turn.
Okay. He's gonna go for another cantrip of the. What's it called? I want to say fire. Okay, yeah, it is Firebolt.
Okay.
So let me do that. And sorry, on the map, can you show me exactly where everyone else is?
Yeah.
Wow, I got a good hit number.
And
And I'm assuming I'm like.
Right
Okay,
here.
go ahead.
You're right here.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna like aim directly at the one that I guess to the right
Okay.
of Ruby. And I got to hit. I got 24. So I'm assuming that hits.
No, that hits for sure.
Okay, and now damage is 2d10,
Okay.
which was 4 plus 6 is 10.
Okay, you hit this one, and it goes through her armor and through the back of her armor. She stumbles back and trips over Ruby, and she's not quite dead. And she's on the ground. And it is Leaf's turn.
Are we just finishing this poor woman off?
Maybe we should ask her if she wants to die first, and then we kill her.
Okay.
Or we could just kill her. I mean, it really. In the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter.
I lean down and whisper in this woman's ear, "Do you want to die?"
Jesus fucking Christ. You guys
What'd
are
she
so
say?
evil this episode.
Did she say anything?
She looks over at Leaf and coughs up some blood.
Oh my god, that's all she can do. Is that right? That's all she can do?
She's on the brink of death.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay.
Can Huba give her like some stank?
Yeah, Huba can give her some stank.
Okay.
You want to
Okay.
bring her back so we can kill her just all over again?
No. She trust me. She will appreciate us a lot more after this.
So he goes up to her.
Excuse me, miss. I'm so sorry that I literally almost killed you with a magical ball of fire. But here is some stank drink, and it's gonna make you feel good.
Okay. She doesn't really have any agency at the moment, so you pour the stank drink down her throat, and she's healed. How much does that heal her for?
Oh shoot, I don't even know.
Okay, let's just say it heals her up good. The wound magically seals and pushes that flaming arrow out on both ends, and so it pops out, and she's like looks down and is like feeling around the wound, and is like, oh my god. And then I looks back at you guys, and she's like, please, can I go?
Yes, you can, but you must not tell anybody about it. Understood?
Okay. So she runs down the stairs and runs directly into your group downstairs, and we're not even gonna go into that. So you guys have the.
We fucking
You guys-
set her up.
Not that your group.
And we just hear screams.
Not that your group necessarily is hurting anybody downstairs too, but that's just. So
I really need you to edit in like screams and chaos.
I probably will.
What the?
So
The fire department's like literally like covered in
just see
grease, and the freaking
just
police
a
department's on
splatter
fire.
of blood from the bottom of the stairs, like she just walked into a fucking wood
you
chipper.
guys are like, she's probably okay.
She's
so
probably okay.
so you guys are out of combat, and you're in this hallway now.
Oh my gosh.
So-
Okay, I'm just gonna say something. That took way longer than expected. So let's just get into this door and get the gem, and I'm gonna send you guys back home. Okay?
Wow.
All right, I am feeling I'm still like having like residual brutality running through my veins. I'm going to snort the ashes of this.
Oh my god.
Leaning over.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. You snort the ashes of him, and
then I just stand up like really tall and just like, fucking hell. Like I am really on one.
it doesn't
Ruby, I'm
do
just gonna
anything
say-
good for you.
Ruby, I'm just gonna say, that's some fucked up shit, man. That's really messed up.
I am high on my own supply right now, Hoba.
Leaf, you have the key to the lockbox room.
Just give me the damn key. Who has the key?
Maybe you could tag a please on the end of that.
Seriously.
Okay.
Do you want to
how
end
about,
up?
please,
I will
before
snort
we
you
all
next.
die.
I put the key in the door.
Okay, you turn the key
Perfect.
and it unlocks.
We're taking no shit from anyone right now.
What's the number? What is the number? Do you guys remember the number?
Yes, we
What is the
see
number?
3 people 69.
69. So they're
69.
numbered, obviously just 1 through whatever number is in there. You can find 69 pretty easy. You guys do that. You pull it out. You set it on the table. Leaf, you have the key for that as well.
Stick that key right in.
Okay, you stick the key right in. You turn it. It pops open, and there. Okay, let me read this as I have it written down. You open the safety deposit box with the name Reed and the number 69 on it. You use the spare keys that you found in the client's record file, and you pop it open. Inside sits a lightly glowing blue gem about the size and shape of an old-style skeleton key. Huba makes his way to the lockbox and reaches out his hand reaches out his hand to you, and the other hand produces a small doorknob from his cloak. And he tells you about how he crafted the doorknob to activate the channel of magic from the gem that is required to open portals. And he looks at you with his hand out for that gem.
Would you guys like to go home now?
I look at Ruby and silently have an eye contact conversation.
I know what the conversation's about. Alright, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear.
Give me the key so I can send you home, please.
I rock an arrow in my bow.
Oh no.
Yep.
You're
You're
really
gonna give us
try
the
this.
doorknob. You're gonna give us the doorknob.
I'm not giving you shit, okay? Okay?
Was this the look? Lee, was this the look?
I kind of hoped you were going to pick something fucking chaotic like that.
Damn it.
You're gonna give us the
The
doorknob.
trust is not fucking there. You've been so demanding.
We all need to get home, okay? I don't know what to say.
No, we need to get home. We gotta get back
So
to
does
Schmerp.
Huba.
If I kill you, you continue to live on.
No, that's not true. If you kill me, I die. And then you don't know how to use the gem in the proper way that you can get back to your realm. So, how about this? I will hold out the doorknob, and then you place the key in the doorknob, okay? And the portal will open, and then you can jump in, and I will leave with
You
the
say that,
gem.
Huba, but you know what happens if we just take the doorknob?
Let me
We get to
explain
use
something.
it whenever the fuck we want.
Ruby, my friend, is without his spellbook. He is basically useless without his spellbook.
Not your friend.
I
Oh, I'm
need
so
this-
invested in your friend, Huba.
Okay, look, you guys did some pretty badass things, okay? So I respect you for
Super
that.
badass.
I also respect you for coming over here on this dry magical land to help me. Please let us help each other, okay? So go ahead, put the key right in the doorknob. Go ahead, just place it in there. You're gonna go home, I promise. Nothing bad will happen.
I am waiting
Said the
for
liar.
a cue. I am waiting for a cue from Leaf.
What is
Leaf,
our...
why don't you make a there is a roll to solve this. Why don't you make an insight check? In fact, both of you can make an insight check.
All right, we glance at each other and then do insight rolls simultaneously.
Yeah, that didn't fucking give me nothing.
Damn it.
14.
14?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good enough. You can tell he's being genuine.
Ooh, okay. With my insight, I completely like backpedal and I look at Ruby like okay, we're good.
I'm just fucking with you, Hooba. Chill. It's alright.
Okay. Wow.
That's just a little bit of humor from Moldovia that we like to. It's just something we like to do after killing a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's really intense humor. I gotta say, you got me, okay?
You've been had.
I've been had, okay.
You all share a
so
chuckle with a backdrop of gunfire.
And crackling
Look.
flames.
Sounds like my people are just about ready to go. So if you could, I will just take that gem key from you. Thank you.
My character's lost his mind.
So
He's like, I'm just fucking. He's got ashes of his Defoe just like smeared across his lip.
okay, so Hooba takes that gem, and he enters into the keyhole. In his hand, the knob starts to shake and glow. Hooba takes the knob, reaches out in front of him as if it were connected to a door, just kind of like in the air. But obviously there's nothing there. You can't see anything. He looks at you and he asks where you're from again, and you tell him Mondulia. So
Did I say Moldovia?
yeah, you did, and that's why I just went ahead and said it for you.
Never going to learn it.
He nods at you, and then he turns the doorknob and pulls. As he pulls, waves of magical energy, kind of like wind, spill out of a bright blue crack that is forming right in the air in front of you. A door made up of literally the fabric of time and space swings open by Hooba's hand. You can't really see what's on the other side of this portal, but the room is bathed in blue light, and magical wind is whipping around inside the room wildly. Hooba gestures to both of you to go through. And as the two of you take the step forward into the portal, you feel your body and mind alike warp. At this point, you aren't sure if you're feeling your body stretching and spinning, or if that's your mind that's doing that. But suddenly you stop, and you feel cold, hard earth beneath your body. Neither of you can see yet, as your senses are still coming back to you. As you feel your mind still spinning and slowing, it's nauseating. But your hearing comes back first, and you hear two people talking. One says to the other, "The 5th annual game is tomorrow. We are not canceling just because one team decided to try to eat dragon eggs straight out of the nest that was still occupied. They were just asking to get cooked." You hear footsteps as the talking voices seem to get louder. Your sight is slowly returning, and you can make out faint outlines of your hands on the ground. The other voice says, "So bring a backup team." The first voice says, "Like who? We don't have any backups at the moment. You've had an entire damn year to recruit more people, and you fucked it off." Both sets of footsteps stop right next to you, and you hear, "Hello, what's this? A blessing from the gods, eh? I think we found our backup team." One of them casts a spell, and you feel magic hit you. Both of you make an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Okay.
And 14.
Okay.
I don't know what my pluses are.
Both of you know this spell, and as you feel your eyes drooping closed, you try to remember if there is a counter to the sleep enchantment, but you both fall asleep into a deep, deep slumber. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for listening to Heroes Guild episode 6. I hope that you enjoyed it. Just a couple of quick announcements and the music credits before we get to the ending scene. And just a quick side note, at the end of all of our episodes, I try to put some sort of ending scene, whether it be a blooper or something else. So be sure to stick around and check that out. So as far as the announcements, I know that just not long ago I announced that our main campaign has been put on an indefinite hiatus, but right after that, the group got together and decided to pick that up again. So great news, we will be continuing on our regular campaign as well as this one. So, hopefully we'll have an episode every 2 weeks still. Gonna try to do that. I don't want to make any promises I can't keep, but that is the goal. The second announcement is that we now have a TikTok page where I post all of the bloopers or funny clips that I find while editing, and you can find that at We Suck at DND Podcast. And when I say DND like that, it's because it's D, the letter N, and D. Now, as far as the music on this episode, we have Mystery Place, Final Fight, Freedom Is My Name, and Backstabbed. All of those songs are written and composed and produced by Nicolas, Jeudy, and Dark Fantasy Studio. Thanks, everybody.
Hello? This is Mrs. Security Guard number 3. Yes, my husband is the security guard at Virtucom Bank. What? Oh my god. Thanks for calling.
Hi, Mom.
Sit down, Billy. I've got some bad news. Your stepfather was burned to death by a flaming Irishman.
But, Mom, since Dad left, security guard number 3 has been like a father to me.
Come here, Billy. People never think of how things affect the families of an NPC.